Rentals in Ocean City once again drawing attention. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with R1 rentals, better known as residential areas, possibly getting some updated rental rules.
Sometimes a loud public voice leads to a quick decision from lawmakers, and this week's Ocean City Council meeting had debates of the idea of a 31-day minimum stay for renters in certain neighborhoods. But that was quickly rejected after that massive public outcry. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay is in Ocean City. And Kevin, tell us what's on the table now.
Maddie, now that the month-long minimum length of stay is officially out the window, the Ocean City Council will now be discussing whether or not to add a week-long minimum length of stay for these R1 areas. Airbnbs in Ocean City are becoming more common. There are nearly 9,000 rentals in town. But if you're looking to roll your suitcase up to a rental in a residential or what's called an R1 area, you may have to block your calendar off for a whole week. While that's a lot shorter than a recent month-long proposal that was shot down, it's still something Ocean City realtor Terry Miller says will be a problem.
The new average stay in America is 3.41 days. So now saying that you have to stay 5 or 7 days is going to eliminate a lot of rentals.
According to some Ocean City Council members, the reason they want to add a minimum length of stay to those R1 areas is to make sure that those homes don't become 24/7 rentals. According to Miller, there are more year-round property owners than in the past. And Miller believes people rent out their home to bring in some more cash.
Most of them want to be able to offset the high costs of having a property in Ocean City. And then when they're able to afford to not have to rent, they don't.
But some owners need that rental income to make their finances work. Others choose to do it for a little extra cash. And that's where you see a sharp divide between year-round residents and those who rent out homes for part of or all of the year. With the longer month option now out the window, the council will soon have to decide how to move forward on this week-long proposal. The Ocean City Council will discuss these proposals during the next work session, and from there, they'll decide whether to push it to a first reading or to throw it out altogether. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Other regulations the council is considering are adding the occupancy limit, right? It would be 2 people per bedroom, excluding children 10 years or younger. Now, that will also be discussed at a future meeting.
This brings us right into our Coast TV poll for the evening. We want to know, what is the ideal minimum stay for R1 rentals?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen and you can see still a majority say 7 days. 31% though say 2 days. No minimum has 11%, 5% say 5 days, and 2% say 2 weeks.
And if you haven't voted in this, it's easy to do. Just go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We're going to show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.